Okay, beautiful people, this is electricity comparing and contrasting series and parallel circuits. A series circuit is where all of the elements or none of the elements are working. These are the cheap Christmas lights where if there's one light bulb out, you have to replace the whole strand, or you have to test it light bulb by light bulb to see which one burnt out. Parallel circuits, they are all working independent. These are the more expensive Christmas lights where if one goes out, the rest stay on. You'll also notice that there is a whole lot more wiring involved. There's more wires themselves in a parallel circuit of Christmas lights than in a series circuit. Your houses are probably wired in parallel for the most part so that every electrical element in your house can function independent of the others. For the series circuit, the current in amps is the same everywhere in the circuit. So all parts of it are receiving the same amount of flow of electrons at any one time. But with a parallel circuit, the current can be different in each branch. So you can have more current flowing through one part of the circuit than another, which is good because if you have a light bulb in your kitchen that requires fewer amps and a refrigerator in your kitchen that requires more amps, they can both get what they need. In a series circuit, the voltage drops after each element, which means by the time the electrons have gone around the entire circuit, the voltage has been used up. So basically, the voltage required by each element in the series circuit totals the voltage of the battery. So if there's 3 elements in a series circuit on a 6-volt battery, they're probably all 2 volts used up at the same time. But in a parallel circuit, the voltage in each branch is exactly the same, which is good because if your refrigerator and your microwave have different amperage, different amounts of current flowing, they still get the same push on the electrons, the same voltage. Usually kitchens are 120 volts, or your heavy stuff like your kitchen fridge and washing machine and dryer might be 240 volts. The resistance in a series circuit is just the sum of all of them. So 1 ohm plus 2 ohm, the total resistance is 3 ohms. Resistance in a parallel circuit is much more complicated. You find the inverse of the resistance by adding up the inverse of all of the resistance of all of the resistors in the circuit. One of your handouts has this explained very nicely, but this is a good overall of how the series and parallel circuits compare to each other.